And now for the report. Devden and I accidentally skipped everything else. My bad. Well, still no support between Mist and Rolf. Why? Ooh, the B between Eliana and Mia? Yes, please. Oh, I remember you from the other day. Hello. You're staggering again. Is there something wrong with you? No, I'm fine, really. But you look sickly and ill. Why don't you go and see a priest? I'm quite alright. The last time I saw a priest, he said I wasn't sick. Are you sure you weren't being bilked? Was he a real priest? You look like you're about to keel over. I'm fine. Meh, have it your way. Can you even walk? Yes, of course. I'll see you later. Where are you going? That's a dead end. Hold up for a moment. I'll come with you. You'll never find anything without me. Thank you. Alright. Void and Mist? Okay. Sadly, I don't really have that many conversations with Mist, so that's why I'm not doing it, because I want to get the B with Rolf. Soren and Ike, but I want to see Ike support with one of the other characters you could get later, like one of these 3 question marks. I want to see those supports with Ike. Marsha and Rolf. How many have I done with Rolf? I've done 3. Means I could see it. I could? I'll think on it. Mordecai missed. Jillian missed. Servant Jill Devden. That's our Devden. La la la, la la la, la la, la, la di da di la. Hey there, you have a minute? Oh, Captain, how are you today? It's Commander, not Captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself. That's because this garden is so pretty. Devden loves all the plants and flowers. How about you, Commander? They're alright, I suppose. That makes Devden rather sad. Alright. It's not a very strong feeling. It's boring. You should be a more emotional commander. Even things you're used to will show you something new if you look hard enough, and discoveries are exciting. That's what life is all about. At least that's what Devden thinks. Some disagree, and that makes Devden upset. You may be onto something. In Crimea, when my father was still alive, I think I was more open to such things. But now, I just don't have the time. Honestly, all I could think about is defeating Dane. I've no energy left to spend on flowers. If you talk like that, you'll never defeat Dane. What did you say? The war is new. You're already so focused on preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins. Hold on a minute. Alright. Servant. Oh, Tanith. Why didn't you just say Tanith? We know her name. Commander Ike, a priest from Duke Tanith's villa insists on speaking with you. Yes, what is it? Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you pursue Duke Tanith. I hear that you are searching Serene's forest in hopes of capturing him. And if I am? Duke Tanith's property borders the forest, and he knows much about its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending men into the forest to look for any herons who may still live there. I see, so you're saying that his troops know the forest well. I too have been taken into the forest. You? Why take a priest? He thought that herons would make themselves known if a priest called to them. He's also taken a dozen of chaste maidens and tried having them call to the herons as well. But he didn't find any, did he? No, and yet this time, the joy he expressed after paying such an exorbitant price for the Serene's Royal was aberrant. It was not natural. The Duke has gone mad to think that he would dare to defy the Apostle. He's damned. And here you stand. You're going to tell me what you remember about the forest, even though it means you're betraying Tanis, right? You read me well. To begin with, the heart of the forest was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. It was nearly colorless and difficult to see far. The muddy floor pulled at our feet, and the progress was slow. Many of the soldiers around me were afraid that they didn't bring enough supplies. They said a person would need them if he got lost, because getting out again would be no easy task. What can you tell me about Duke Tanis' forces? There were a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. It was said that his mounted units and magic uses were especially powerful. So at the very least, you should be prepared to deal with those 2 groups. Thank you. My parents, they both participated in the Serene's massacre. They're nearing the end of their lives, but even now they lie awake at night and beg the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but then I was assigned to work at Duke Tanis' villa. I knew of his terrible deeds, but his position as an imperial senator frightened me. I have been silent for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue that Serene's youth. I beg of you. May the goddess guide your hand. Don't worry, I have no intention of letting that villain steal him from before my very eyes. Alright then, Jill. Here you are. We've been in Benyon for a while now, so tell me something. Why are you still here? Are you pretending to be our friend so you can lance us back in, or lance us in the back? You have to understand. I didn't know anything. I was born and raised in the Talrega region of Dane. It is a very remote area. My father was a soldier, and I grew up thinking that I too would one day be a soldier to make my father proud. My life was simple. I questioned nothing, doubted nothing. You know the first thing we were taught in Dane schools? Subhumans are evil. Subhumans are the enemy. Subhumans must be eradicated. The army stages periodic subhuman hunts. We'd find refugees from Benyon hiding in our mountains and forests. You participated? You don't get it. That's just how things are in Dane. No one taught me the word Lagoose. No one taught me that subhumans could be like this. No one cared. When I saw the bird tribes at sea, I was convinced that the teachings were true. They were inhuman monsters. But later, I saw the dragons push your ship off the reef, and it confused me. What if I had been raised to believe a lie? My heart pounded at the thought of it. My doubt only grew with time. So you decided to remain aboard in order to ascertain the truth. That's your true motive, isn't it? How did you know? I have known a lot of soldiers, and none would ever accept charity from an enemy. It would wound their pride. You obviously have pride to spare, so I knew there was some other factor at play. Oh? Well, have you reached a conclusion? What will you do? I want to stay here. At first, I thought I could protect my old life, that I could prove the subhumans were monsters. But I was wrong, and now things are different. The Lagoose. I want to know the truth about them, and I need to base that on what I see, not what I'm told by others. In that case, you can stay as long as you like. I appreciate it. I think meeting all of you was a very good thing. Hey, what do you know? Jill turned over a new leaf. She's officially not truly a racist. She's not only a little bit racist, but not as racist. So, good job, Jill. Applause for that, for getting over it. Applause for that, because that takes strength as a character to reflect on what you've been taught and actually seek out the truth, because way too many people just stick with what they've been taught. Even when proven the opposite, they still go, no, 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 what I was taught was correct. And then they just try to convince themselves that what the other person's saying is a lie. They are, I don't know, conspiracy theorists working with the devil, or whatever possible excuse they could think of as to why the ones speaking the truth would be wrong and why they, with their knowledge, would be correct. So Jill getting over that is very, very powerful for her to do as a character. And because of that, she gets my respect, Jill, that she was willing to consider that what she's been taught was wrong. That she gets my respect for, Jill, as a character. How much experience can I give out? Ooh, I have 416. That's a lot, actually. Hold up. Let us give some points to... Gatry. I do want to use Gatry, by the way. So I'm gonna give him some points so he can level up a little bit. I get him to like 15. Well, almost to 15. So let's level up Gatry. Let's see. Ooh. Speed and defense? Very nice. Very nice Gatry. Now level 15. Then the rest he can handle on his own. Ooh, strength and defense? Alright, Gatry's getting good level up, so he's definitely gonna stay in the party then. Or try to be a main member. Just compare Mia here. Yeah, Zerg is basically a Mia, but lower level, so that means he has the potential to be better than Mia. We'll see how I do. I might pivot over to Zerg if Mia keeps getting bad level ups. Let's level up Tormund a little bit. Let's see if he will gain any good levels, because he is a 7 movement mage. Wow, everything but strength and magic on his first level up? Wow. Once more? Ooh. Alright, I think I might use Tormund. Because he's not as fast as Ileana, but the fact that his magic right now is as high as Ileana, that means Tormund can get some use in. He can get some good... He can get stuff done. So I'm gonna start using Tormund as well, every other map or so. So good. Now I only have 40 points and I'll hold on to them. Alright, I need to deposit stuff. Like this occult. Gamble. Whoops. Guard. Let's just deposit the coins. Then I'm actually gonna keep all the coins because I am going to play Radiant Dawn at some point. Because I am enjoying Path of Radiance a lot. So I have a hard time seeing that I won't at least have some enjoyment out of Radiant Dawn. Like, I'm not gonna do Radiant Dawn immediately after Path of Radiance. But I will play Radiant Dawn at some point. So that's why I'm still keeping all the coins. Because I will most likely transfer the save file. Well, not transfer the save file, but you know, I'll carry over save data from Path of Radiance into Radiant Dawn. Spirit Dust, a shares icon. What is this? Oh, that's what Full Guard does. That's interesting. I didn't think they would have a shield that would do that, that would allow you to negate bonus damage. I mean, why wouldn't they? But I still am surprised that they did, or that they do have it. There we go. Let's keep it on Titania for now, and I can trade it to whomever. Alright, put away the chest key and the coin. What? Not again, with me misclicking. Ah. Coin. Actually trade with Eliana. Bolting for wind, honestly. I can just keep Eliana be my thunder user instead of wind. I can give the wind to Tormund, actually. That works. Alright, so put away the Physic, Silverlance, Boots, Statue Fragment, Draco Shield. Mordecai, you have a Shine Tome to get rid of. Just sell the white gem. Where's the white gem? There it is. Ooh, for 10,000? Yes, please. Thank you. Extra 10,000. Give the coin. How heavy is the fire tome? 5. So he actually gets weighed down by the Elfire tome. That means if I want to have a strong fire tome, I should refine a fire. Let's do that, honestly. Forge a fire tome. Tome. Fire. Yes. Oh no, wait, I can make an elf fire and look, wait a minute. Can I make an elf fire? No, I can only make a fire, I can't make elf fire? Oh wow. He has 3 weight, he won't be weighed down, I don't need to lower the weight. I can focus on the might. Hit. Crit. Yeah, there we go, 120 hit, that's better. Yeah. Maximum amount of might, maximum amount of critical, yeah. There we go. Yes. Give a name to weapon. For a fire tome. I mean, there's only one really fitting name to give to a fire spell. There, Amaterasu. I mean, I've made Kirin for Ileana, so why not also make Amaterasu? Though this is for Tormund, but doesn't matter. So Tormund, you get Amaterasu. There we go. I mean, if he wants to be a fire wielder, so be it. Allow him to be a fire wielder then with Amaterasu. Right, I've crafted all I can craft for this chapter, so let's just look at stuff I need to buy. $16. You actually are not getting weighed down by any of these weapons, Gatry. The only problem is your speed then. Jill, she's fine with hers. Sotha's fine, Rolf is fine. Astrid is fine. Marcia, she could use another vulnerary. Oh, restore. Okay. Vulnerary. Yes, buy a vulnerary for Marcia. Titania has a vulnerary and she's... Well, she could use another hand axe if I can buy that. Which I think I should be able to do, so let's just sell the hand axe she currently has. I saw that Kieran had a hand axe. Let's just take his instead of spending money. She definitely could use another heal staff. Ileana is pretty fine with hers. Mia is pretty fine. Boyd, well, I don't think I can buy another hammer. We should be fine. Soren. First of all, give away the spear. Secondly, I can buy Elwind and Elthunder. That's good. There, bought another Elwind for Soren. Ike could use another steel sword, so let's sell the one he has. Then he can trade with Makalov, because he has a steel sword. Alright, I think everyone should have a... Wait, no, boy, you need another vulnerary. Mia doesn't have any either, any vulnerary. Just seeing if there's any main ones that I use that don't. Leith doesn't have one. That is Mordecai. Corman doesn't either. What is this? Buy a vulnerary for Torment. Morim, he also needs to have a vulnerary. Yeah, now I think it should be fine with everything. I just want to know what the skills that I got. What does guard do? In certain conditions, nullifies one enemy attack. Huh. Okay. Miracle. Counter gamble. Halves unit's chance to hit, but doubles the chance of not a critical hit. That does not sound like a good skill, gamble, to be honest. It does not sound good. Yeah, I think I'm fine now, so let's just save the game. And then move on. I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple of days ago. Even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? How do you do that? I think it's a lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yes, that's a problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the apostle and some of the others wait there. Good idea. Even if we find a heron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. If we find a heron, we will send for you immediately. I understand, my Lord Ike. Everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigrid, Tanith, may I entrust the princess to your care? Of course. You've no need to worry. We will protect her with our lives. Very well, until later. Serene's Forest. Alright, Grail mercenaries, move out. Of course, Oliver's crew. God, haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing even now, quivering with loneliness and cold. Duke Tanners, I've just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this forest. Blast those wretches! They're here to steal my bird! Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. I have found beauty incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tanners, can appreciate its worth. I'm sure it's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them? Hunt them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my price. But, Your Grace, they serve at the pleasure of the apostle himself. Striking them would be... Leave the apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. There they are. Do as Duke Oliver commanded. Slay them where they stand. Let none leave the forest alive. Not man, woman, or child. Oh, not the Duke of Soldiers again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here.